I'm going to show you the upcoming 25 question and that are related to the SPLUNK admin certification exam. So the question number 26, here are the patterns. So in this source type definition, the max underscore timestamp underscore look ahead, a field is missing which value would fit based, and here we saw the configuration and there is no any max underscore timestamp underscore look ahead field, and there is an event example. The possible answer options are option A, max underscore timestamp underscore look ahead equals to 5, option B equals to 10, option C equals to 20, option D equals to 30, and the right answer is option D, max timestamp look ahead equals to 30. Question number 27, a new forwarder has been installed with a manually created deployment client.conf. What is the next step to enable the communication between the forwarder and deployment server? Option A, restart Splunk on the deployment server. Option B, enable the deployment client in Splunk web under forwarder management. Option C, restart Splunk on the deployment client. Option D, wait for up to the time set in the phone home interval in second settings. And the answer is restart Splunk on the deployment client. Another question number 28, what is the correct curl to send multiple events through HTTP event collector? And here is the screenshot of the possible answer, and the option A is option A, option B is option B, option C is option C, and option D is option D, and the right answer is option B. Question number 29, how would you configure your dist search conf to allow you to run the search below? Source type equals to access combined, status equals to 200, action equals to purchase, Splunk underscore server underscore group equals to hosting. Option A is option A, option B is option B, option C is option C, option D is option D, and here is the screenshot of the possible options, and the right answer is option C. Question number 30, which pathway represents where a network input in Splunk might be found? Option A, Splunk home / bash / leave / Splunk /input name / home path. Option B, Splunk home / system / local / udb.conf. Option C, Splunk home / etc / app name / local / input.conf. Option D, Splunk underscore home / etc / apps / network / inputs.conf, and the answer is option C, Splunk home etc / apps / app name / local / inputs.conf. Question number 31, which Splunk component distributes apps and certain other configuration updates to sourcehead cluster members? Option A, deployer, option B, cluster master, option C, deployment server, option D, sourcehead cluster master, and the answer is deployer. Question number 32, which valid bucket types are searchable? Select all that apply. Option A, hot buckets, option B, cold buckets, option C, warm bucket, option D, frozen buckets, and the answer are A, B, and C. Option A, option B, and option C. Question number 33, a security team needs to ingest a static file for a specific event. The log file has not been collected previously and future updates to the file must not be indexed. Which command would meet these needs? Option A, Splunk add one shot / opt / incident data.log - index incident. Option B, Splunk edit monitor / opt / incident / data dot star - incident index incident. Option C, Splunk add monitor / opt / incident / data.log - index incident. Option D, Splunk edit one shot / opt / incident / data dot star - index management, and the answer is Splunk. Option A, Splunk add one shot /opt/incident data log hyphen index incident. Question number 34. An admin is running the latest version of Splunk with a 500 GB license. The current daily volume of new data is 300 GB per day. To minimize the license issue, what is the best way to add 10 TB of historical data to the index? Option A, buy a bigger Splunk license. Option B, add 2.5 TB each day for the next 5 days. C, add all 10 TB in a single 24-hour period. D, add 200 GB of historical data each day for 50 days. And the answer is option C, add all 10 TB in a single 24-hour period. Question number 35. Which Splunk component requires a forwarder license? Option A, source head. Option B, heavy forwarder. Option C, heaviest forwarder. Option D, universal forwarder. And the possible answer is option B, heavy forwarder. Question number 36. What action is required to enable forwarder management in Splunk web? And here are the options. Option A, navigate to settings, and then server settings, then general settings, and set an app server port. Option B, navigate to settings, and then forwarding and receiving, and click on enable forwarding. Option C, create a server class and map it to a client in Splunk home /adc/system/local/server-class.conf. Option D, place an app in a Splunk home etc deployment apps directory of the deployment server. And the answer is option D, place an app in a Splunk_home/etc/deployment-apps directory of the deployment server. Question number 37. Event processing occurs at which phase of the data pipeline? The possible answer are option A, search. Option B, indexing. Option C, parsing. Option D, input. And the answer is option C, parsing. Question number 38. Which of the following configuration file are used with a universal forwarder? Choose all that apply. A, inputs.conf. B, monitor.conf. C, outputs.conf. D, forwarders.conf. And the answer are option A, inputs.conf, and option C, outputs.conf. Question number 39. Which option accurately describe the purpose of the HTTP event collector HAKE? Option A, a token-based HTTP input that is secure and scalable and that requires the use of forwarders. Option B, a token-based HTTP input that is secure and scalable and that does not require the use of forwarders. Option C, an agent-based HTTP input that is secure and scalable and that does not require the use of forwarders. Option D, a token-based HTTP input that is insecure and non-scalable and that does not require the use of forwarders. And the possible right answer is option B, a token-based HTTP input that is secure and scalable and that does not require the use of forwarders. Question number 40. Immediately after installation, what will a universal forwarder do first? Option A, automatically detect any indexer in its subnet and begin routing data. Option B, begin generating internal Splunk logs. Option C, begin reading local files on its server. Option D, send an email to the operator that the installation process has completed. And the answer is option B, begin generating internal Splunk logs. Question number 41. Given a forwarders with the following outputs.conf configuration, there is stanza TCP:/mypartner server equals to IP address :9097 and stanza TCP out:/sbank server equals to inputs dot mySplunkHFS.conf :port 9997 inputs to also the domain and :997. And there are the possible options. Option A, data will continue to flow to the HF bank if IP address :this port is unreachable. And B, data is not encrypted to my partner because the IP :port address is specified by the IP. C, data is encrypted to my partner because IP port address is specified by the IP. Data will eventually stop flowing everywhere if IP :this port address is unreachable. Now the answer is data will continue to flow to HF bank if these IP colon port address is unreachable. 42. When would the following command be used? Dot slash splunk check hyphen integrity hyphen index name and barbaros. Option A, to verify the integrity of local index, to verify the integrity of smart store index, to verify the integrity of smart store bucket, to verify the integrity of the local bucket. And the answer is to verify the integrity of local bucket. Question number 43. Which of the following is a benefit of distributed search? Option A, peers run search in a sequence. Option B, peers run search in parallel. Option C, resilience from indexer failure. Option D, resilience from search head failure. And the answer is option B, peers run search in parallel. Question number 44. Which configuration files are used to transform raw data ingested by Splunk? Choose that all apply. Option A, props.conf. Option B, inputs.conf. Option C, rawdata.conf. Option D, transform.conf. And the answer are A, props.conf and option D, transforms.conf. What is an example of a proper configuration for cache within a proper props.conf? And the option A is stanza source colon slash var slash log slash splunk cache equals to big 5. Option B, source type colon JSON cache equals to big 5. Option C, host colon splunk.com cache equals to big 5. Option D, index colon main cache equals to big 5. And the answer is option C, host colon server.splunk.com cache equals to big 5. Question number 46. The Splunk administrator wants to ensure data is distributed evenly amongst the indexer. To do this, he runs the following search over the last 24 hours: index equals to star. What field can the administrator check to see the data distribution? Option A, host. Option B, index. Option C, line count. Option D, Splunk underscore server. And the answer is option D, Splunk underscore server. Question number 47. Where should apps be located on the deployment server that the clients pull from? A, Splunk home / etc / apps. Option B, Splunk home / etc / search. Option C, Splunk home then etc then master apps. Option D, Splunk home then etc then deployment - apps. And the answer is option D, Splunk home then etc then deployment - apps directory. Question number 48. When running a real-time search results are pulled from which Splunk component? Option A, heavy forwarders and search peers. B, heavy forwarders. C, search heads. D, search peers. And the answer is option D, search peers. Question number 49. What options are available when creating a custom role? Select all that apply. Option A, restrict search terms. Option B, whitelist search terms. Option C, limit the number of concurrent search jobs. Option D, allow or restrict indexes that can be searched. And the answer are option A, B, and option A, C, and D. There are option A, restrict search terms. Option C, limit the number of concurrent search jobs. Option D, allow or restrict indexes that can be searched. And the last question for this part 2 is, on the deployment server, administrator can map clients to server classes using client filters. Which of the following statement is accurate? The blacklist takes precedence over the whitelist. The whitelist takes precedence over the blacklist. Wildcards are not supported in any client filters. Machine type filters are applied before the whitelist and blacklist. And the answer is A, the blacklist take precedence over the whitelist. Thank you so much.